going on? Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy, Sean Spencer, one half of that dynamic duo that is Let's Talk Football. And you see who it is. You see who I'm with on this happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Hallelujah. I got my guy. Next to me that was a little under weather because of too much smoke. But he's back, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Nicholas, I want the smoke, Rosario.
Hey, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody else out there in the world, have a great Sunday. I'm happy to be back on the air. I missed a few weeks of my own show, so I'm happy to kind of talk some football and get back in the groove here. So it's good to be here.
Let's go. Absolutely love it. And you see this guy down here in the corner. Mr. Espion, the actor. But we will discuss that a little bit later. My guy.
Oh, here we go.
Colin Walsh. What up, Colin?
Hello. I'm running off of 2 nights of partying until like 12. So I'm here.
Look,
I'm running.
Excuse us, pal.
It's Steelers time though, so I have to be mentally prepared for the offense.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
At least one person who we know might be soon out of their misery as a Green Bay Packers fan. Our guy, Mr. Dylan Walsh. What up, Dylan?
Oh, the team's terrible.
The team is terrible.
The offense isn't good, the defense isn't good, and the coaching's not good. So,
right, there you go. Matt LaFleur.
our special teams isn't bad now that we cut Aaron Rodgers, though. We're like mediocre.
Oh, wow.
But aren't you glad you don't have an owner? Because then your owner wouldn't be good. That's our problem.
Yeah, I mean,
That's right.
Yeah, at least we can't have an owner to hire like 30 private investigators to go dig up dirt on people.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, shot across the bow. What?
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, you see we're firing on all cylinders. This is Let's Talk Football Sunday Game Day preview, and we are here and we are back to give you whatever we got on football, to tell you a little bit how we feel. We appreciate all of you that are here with us. But whenever one of ours gets a little more famous than the rest of us, we need to give him love and show some appreciation. I got a chance to see one of the best performed plays that I've seen in a long time, ladies and gentlemen. And yours truly down here. Oh yeah. Let's just take a look at what our guy did. I don't have the video because I don't want to, steal. I know that you might sell it, but I got some pictures. Let's just show. Wee. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! Oh, look at that!
Look, that's the one. That's the poster on the wall.
Look at that! Wow!
I want that poster and I want it autographed. That's all.
Yes.
There you go. What play was this?
Peter and the Starcatcher. It was the prequel to Peter Pan.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it. No, I've heard of it. Yeah. Oh, look at you!
You had to do 2 shows yesterday. You've done what? How many altogether? What, 4?
4.
5? Yeah. How you feeling, man? You're finally done with it, but is it? What are you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great. I'm still very tired because the after party went long last night.
Oh yeah, love the after parties on theater productions. Those are the best. Those are the best.
And usually under our previous directors, we would have had strike today, which means I would have to set apart instead of watch football.
Set down. Yep.
Except my new director is a football fan, so he moved it to Monday after school. Let's go.
No Sunday. Right. We'll strike on Monday.
We'll strike on Monday. He's also
that's right. Nice.
So bond over that.
Oh, there you go. Beautiful.
You guys, misery loves company. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, we're all
miserable. We're sitting here. We're like, we thought we were supposed to be good. The Steelers and the Penguins. What has happened to us?
Oh man. Yeah. Not everybody can be mediocre like us. Hey, wait a minute. Does my team hold the highest record on this panel?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing that up. Right.
That's the only time that's going to happen. Let's go.
It's going to be
pretty
that
much.
way.
It's just because Nate's not here. Because his Ravens
Nate's not
That's
here.
true.
Right.
Nate Dogg is the Ravens would be the better team there, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, hey, we're here. We appreciate you being with us. Keep watching because we got to start the show in the only way we know how, and that's what Yeah, buddy. I wonder if those guys actually followed him because I don't know if that was the best pep talk. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I will start.
Oh no,
guys, with 5-5.
Oh no!
4 out of last 5 after losing 4 out of the first 5. We have an owner. He's still there. He's not gone yet. And apparently, we like to videotape ourselves drinking on planes. Can we just please do something right? That means do not let the 7-1 Texans beat us because I will not be able to show my face on any show. All right?
That's right.
Win the damn game. That's it. I'm done. Nick, what's your pep talk for your Bears today?
All right, look, it's very simple. Please just score more than you give up this week. That's all I can say, man, because our offense has been great the last 4 weeks, but our defense has just given up more points to everybody else outside of the Patriots. So this week, boys, that's the goal. Score more than we give up. It's all I can say. I need Brisker, Gordon, Jackson, whatever you do, do not let Kyle Pitts and Cordero Patterson go off on us. That's all I'm asking for you guys this week. For the love of everything that is holy, do not let those two go off. Mariota, we're gonna have to show that Mariota is not the great quarterback a lot of people are thinking right now, okay? Take that guy, knock his you-know-what in the dirt, and let's get it on because I'm sick and tired of scoring 30 points every week and still losing.
No.
Not today, boys. Not today. Let's do this.
I can dig it. Thank you. Woosah, Nick. Woosah.
That's right. Woosah.
Hey, yo, and you see you know who's in the comment. You know what they're saying.
Hey, Nick.
No, I know who they're saying. You and Kyle can both get on those Falcon wings and fly your you-know-what on out of here, okay, pal?
Bang.
You're a dirty bird, all right. You're a dirty bird.
Bang,
all I'm going to say.
Gotta go to my guy down here, Colin. Miss Hughes says, congrats, Colin, on an amazing run. We can't wait for your improv shows, no doubt.
Oh, there you go, man.
So,
love a good improv show. Yes.
Hey, you guys got the W. TJ Watt's back. What do you got to say to your team today?
All right. So we got the good thing going for us. And we have Minka and TJ Watt on the field for the first time since we played week 1. You want to know who else we played week 1? The Cincinnati Bengals. And we made Joe Burrow look like he was Trevor Lawrence. He was throwing interceptions all over the field. Now,
didn't
we
you
lose
nearly
this
lose?
game. We really lost because, and I'll get to that. If we lose this game, it'll go squarely on the shoulders of the person who lost us TJ Watt in week 1. That is Matthew Canada. Oh my God. Matt Canada, you had good play calling last week. We beat the Saints. We beat Andy Dalton for the 8 billionth time.
Yeah.
And now we're playing Andy Dalton's old team again.
Yeah.
Do not lose us this game, Matt Canada. For some reason, Mike Tomlin you have a job. And if you still have a job after this season, I'm going to start questioning the hiring choices of Mike Tomlin. Not firing him, but we're going to have to question him very harshly.
Okay.
So if we win, we win. If we lose, Matt Canada.
We lose, it's him. Get him out of here.
Blame Canada. Blame Canada.
Yes.
Hey, there's a theme. Hey, and look, to the only guy that's already played or the lack thereof.
I don't
you
think
call
we
that
count
playing?
as playing.
Right.
Yeah.
So
does that count as playing?
What do you tell your team? What do you tell your team today? You lost. You're 4-7. You're in jeopardy of being tied with the Bears in your division. Talk to me.
That's right. Take that, son.
The
Bears.
First, we just need to give the ball to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones has 4 100-yard rushing games. We've won 3 of them, and we nearly came back in the last one when we played the Bills. So, and then we've only won 1 game without Aaron Jones scoring or rushing for 100 yards. So we need to give him the ball because Aaron Rodgers missed some wide open throws at like 3 to 4, just wide open over the middle. Sammy Watkins is jogging routes like he's playing like a high school game. So I don't know why he's even in the game with like Samori Torre's been fine. Christian Watson's finally become like really good. And like Lazard's been fine the entire year. And then on defense, I don't know why we're deciding let's just run some soft zone on 3rd and 3 because what we really want to do on 3rd and 3 is allow the offense to get 5 yards. So let's just play some soft zone. I don't know why Joe Barry even has a job, considering he was the defensive coordinator for the 0-16 Lions. Which I don't know, if you go 0-16, you probably shouldn't have a job in the same position. And then Jair Alexander is being treated like a fucking bum.
I saw that,
and it pisses me off. They just go, Jair, hey, you just go and like sit there and you do nothing. Wow, we go and put Darnell Savage on the best receiver on their team. So then our run defense was finally good. Like for the first time in so long, we held Derrick Henry to like 3 yards a carry or something. But then he just started throwing the ball, and then what are we supposed to do about that?
How did you let Ryan Tannehill dunk on you?
Oh,
what? Because we decided Darnell Savage is the only guy that can play man-to-man, even though Jair Alexander is probably the best man-to-man corner in the NFL. And
what about Russell Douglas? Is he still there?
Yeah, and he's way better in man than zone. Yeah. So, and then Quay Walker's great. The blitzer can go and get pressure. They missed a ton of holding calls on him when the running back would just grab him and then run out. So, I mean, the rest could have been better, but just give the ball to Aaron Jones and then throw it to deep to Christian Watson. And that should be our only offense now.
There it is. There it is. And look, ladies and gentlemen, that was our pep talk. Look, I don't mean to belabor your pain, to keep you in pain. I don't want to do that to you, okay? That's not my intention. However,
sure it isn't.
The Thursday night recap. We need to talk right about it. The Titans beat the Packers 27-17. And you alluded to it. I think we need to talk about it. But my guy Nick said what you guys need to do best a couple weeks ago.
Run the damn football.
Point blank period.
Run the ball.
I don't understand it. The Packers show reluctance to run the ball. 19 carries, 56 yards, not even 3 yards a carry. Dylan.
Right.
Continue rant.
We decided, let's just AJ Dillon got a nice, just over 2 yards a carry, 6 carries for 13 yards. I mean, he's brutal. Just not been good this year, AJ Dillon. But Aaron Jones, we kept giving the ball to Aaron Jones, and we kept running the same play. And then when it wouldn't work, we just go, let's just run it again. Because if it hasn't worked before, let's just try it again. And then what we didn't do is we didn't set up play action at all. So we just allowed him to stack the box every play. Because whenever we would throw the ball, we would just jog the routes anyway. So, I mean, Sammy Watkins, another guy that probably should be released after this week with the effort he gives. Well, I mean, he's been injured. It's not like it was a big signing. He just decided, I'm just going to take a paycheck and get injured.
Yeah.
So
it sounds like a Washington thing.
This is what happens when Sammy Watkins doesn't get injured.
But like Randall Cobb was very good again. That looked
back.
That looked like decent at least. But Packers next couple weeks, I don't think we play. I think we only play 2 more teams with losing records. So I think we're kind of it's not looking good. We play the Bears, the Rams, and the Lions as the last teams with losing records. And we got games against the Dolphins, the Vikings, and Eagles. So
take that, son.
To make the playoffs, we can only lose 1 more game. And against, we could probably we can't beat the Eagles. We could probably beat the Dolphins.
The Eagles game, look, that Eagles game ain't too far-fetched. We got the W.
Yeah, but the Eagles are just going to run the ball every single play and then just throw it up to A.J. Brown when they don't need to. So
Eagles might lose to the Colts today, boys. Just keep that in mind, too.
Jeff Saturday is the best.
Jeff Saturday, man.
I'm telling you, watch the Colts today against the Eagles. Just saying. Could be 2 in a row for the Eagles.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Glad to say we started that. Glad to say, look, I can't let you sit in your misery. but actually can't. I'm going to let you stew in your misery, and I'm going to send this one to your brother. Look, Colin, they have one weapon on offense. Christian Watson.
He got me 19 on fantasy.
Right?
with all my receivers either on bye or injured, so I'll take it.
Just one guy.
Christian Watson
One guy.
is the Deontay Johnson of the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, my
He
goodness.
could not catch a cold in winter for about half his career, and suddenly he learns how to catch, and he's
2
good.
games. Yeah.
Oh my! It's just night and day difference. Just
What's it? Yeah, in 4 days he went from having 0 receiving touchdowns to leading rookies in receiving touchdowns.
All right, there you go. How about
sorry,
that?
Speaking of which,
Jahan Dotson, I'm sorry, buddy.
If I could interjection Steelers real quick. Matthew Canada, throw the ball to George Pickens. Thank you and good night.
Oh.
Blame
Canada. Blame Canada.
Oh, Canada.
But no, Christian Watson has been really impressive these last 2 games. Like last game, I think up until like the end of the 4th quarter in the Dallas game, he had 4 receptions and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, this is his final stat line was 4 for 101 and 3 touchdowns.
100 and some yards and 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns, yeah.
Yep.
So at some point, we sort of have to distance ourselves from the fact that saying the Packers don't have any good receivers, because they have decent receivers. They have Watson, they have Cobb, they have Allen Lazard. And we have to shift over to, is Aaron Rodgers washed?
Yes.
And my vote right now, yes. Aaron Rodgers is more washed than Tom Brady is.
Because he can't make an accurate throw anymore. He missed the wide open one to Tunyon. There was like a 1-yard throw, and he missed it. Then he missed the one to Lazard over the middle. He missed one to Sammy Watkins, but Sammy Watkins was jogging the route, so that wasn't his fault. Then he had Christian Watson. He's also missing reads. If you watch film, he had Christian Watson when we were at the 3-yard line. He had Christian Watson wide open for a 97-yard touchdown, and he panicked. Decided he was only looking at Lazard. Realized Lazard wasn't open. Panicked, intentionally grounded. Got us down at the 1. Got a terrible punt, and then they just went and scored a touchdown. So that was that's a 14-point swing just because Aaron Rodgers was trying to just staring down a receiver like he's
off the LSD.
Listen, listen. I hate for you to relive this pain, but Nick, it wasn't necessarily the fact that Aaron Rodgers is so terrible. The Titans whooped their ass, whooped their butt. Let's just go there. Forget the curse.
Well, yeah. See, here's the thing. Right. Well, here's what I liked about, and again, I know I like to pile on Aaron Rodgers, but I'm going to put that aside for a moment. Let's focus on the Titans in this game because a lot of people have doubted Tennessee all year. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that makes Tennessee so successful, obviously, is Derrick Henry. And I just feel like, I just feel like Tennessee flies under the radar a lot because nobody expects anything from them. And I think this was a great game for them because a lot of people were like, oh, Green Bay's back. They beat the Cowboys. Aaron Rodgers, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Like, they're showing they can catch the ball. Christian Watson's a star. Yada, yada, yada. And Tennessee said, hold my beer, mother flowers. And here you go. Because they punished Green Bay. And that, as a personal, not an Aaron Rodgers fan, it was a fun thing to watch. I'll agree. But here's the thing I won't pile on about because I really think this is actually, it's bordering on the sad now. He continues to not want to take responsibility for this stuff, and that bothers me. Like, you played a horrible game on Thursday, and you still want to talk about your receivers. Like, stop, dude. When are you going to realize that you're not making the plays you need to play? You're the leader on this team, my friend. And regardless of anything, you have to be the man there, and you're not. You're cowering under all of that, trying to pass it off to all these rookie receivers. I get it. So Sammy Watkins doesn't run routes. Sit his ass on the damn bench. Like you said, Randall Cobb had a pretty good game. He caught everything pretty much be through to him. Like, what else do you want from the guy? Like, you have to make the plays, Aaron. This is your team, right? They brought your dumbass back. And Jordan Love's been sitting on the bench for 4 years now. You have no idea what you have in that kid. And they're still playing you because you're Aaron Rodgers. Well, guess what? Act like it, bro. Step up, man up, and play the game. I mean, again, you're 4-7. You're about to be tied with the Bears after we win today. So take that, son. You're going to be tied for almost last place in the division. Do you like that? Do you like it?
Wow.
So take that. Stack up, Aaron. Let's go.
Look.
Seriously.
to put a pin in this, Aaron, since you can't do it.
Run the damn football.
I
Thank you very much.
Should we put
There it
Jordan
is.
Love in? He will hand the ball off. So
Yeah,
He will
That's
hand the
right.
ball.
He will. He will
that
hand
is
the ball
all
off.
we need.
Right.
That is all we need. Look, ladies and gentlemen, that was our little Thursday night recap. We apologize, Dylan, for you having to sit through that. However, I know there will be some shots taken at my team a little bit later, so we can just consider ourselves even.
Right, and you take shots at the Bears all the time, so I'm not that sorry about it. So
Stop, Bears.
Wow.
Bears.
Well, so
Stop,
look,
Bears.
ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have been with us for several years, you know there's a segment that originated on the round table that has moved to the Sunday show, and it's called Diversity with Delilah. And we are going to preview that or bring it back today, and she's talking about Keenan Allen, ladies and gentlemen. So sit back, relax, stay tuned, get some water. We will be back with you in a couple minutes.
Diversity with Delilah.
All right, everyone. Delilah Crespo here with another episode of Diversity with Delilah, DWD. All right, so in honor of Indigenous American Heritage Month, Native American Heritage Month, I'm actually covering Keenan Allen. I don't think a lot of people are aware that Allen is actually a citizen of the Lumbee tribe of North Carolina. So he's actually recognized by the federal government and the state of North Carolina as being Lumbee. So Allen's Native ancestry is actually really meaningful to him. In 2017, he actually dedicated a huge game to his late maternal grandfather, Billy Ransom, who was nicknamed Chief. He loved to watch Allen play football. And so again, through his maternal grandfather, Allen is Indigenous American, as well as African American. Allen spent many hours watching sports with his grandfather on television as a child. In honor of his family, his tribe's name is actually tattooed on his arm. So Allen has the tribal name Lumbee tattooed on his arm. And he has said in multiple interviews that he is grateful to be Native American. And that he says that that's kind of why we are in America right now. So he does recognize and is proud of his Native American ancestry. So so Allen attended Grimsley Senior High School and then Northern Guilford High School in Greensboro, North Carolina, where he played football, basketball, and ran track. In football, he was standout on both sides of the ball for the Nighthawks football team. He was a 2009 high school All-American, selected by USA Today and Parade, and also played in the U.S. Army All-American Bowl, returning one punt for 33 yards, as well as one kickoff also for 33 yards. In track and field, Allen was a state qualifier in the long jump. As a senior, he competed in sprints. He took 24th in the 400-meter dash event at the 2010 PTFCA state meet with a time of 51.60 seconds. He also competed in the 100-meter dash, recording a personal best time of 11.2 seconds. In addition, he was also timed at 4.56 seconds in the 40-yard dash. Allen was regarded as a 5-star recruit by Rivals.com and Scout.com. He was widely considered the top defensive back in the nation. Allen initially committed to go to the University of Alabama to play safety, but switched his commitment to the University of California, Berkeley, in order to play wide receiver and play with his half-brother, Zach Maynard. So now let's move into his college years. Allen also attended the University of California, Berkeley, where he started as wide receiver for the California Golden Bears football team from 2010 to 2012. As a freshman in 2010, he had 46 receptions for 490 yards and 5 touchdowns. As a sophomore in the 2011 season, Allen had a career-high 98 catches for 1,343 yards. As a junior in 2012, he had 61 receptions for 737 yards and 6 touchdowns. He left Cal after his junior season, having caught a school record 205 passes for 2,570 yards, third in school history, and 25 touchdowns, 7th. So due to a posterior, PCL sprain, he sustained during the 2012 season, Allen did not work out at the NFL scouting combine, but did run routes at Cal's Pro Day. Keenan Allen was described by draft pundits as one of the best receivers in the 2013 NFL draft, estimated that he would be picked in the latter half of the first round. On April 9th, 2013, Allen attended his own pro day where he showed his route running skills and catching abilities to numerous scouts and reporters. Due to his PCL sprain, he was not at peak performance then, leading to a 4.71 second time in the 40-yard dash. Allen also noted he was only at 80% health that day. That led to his projected draft drop, right? We kind of remember watching this. He did drop. And so he went in the third round, 76 overall, by the San Diego Chargers in the 2013 NFL draft. Though the team already had a solid depth at wide receiver at that time, he was the highest selected wide receiver from Cal since Deshaun Jackson in 2008. Allen had been on the general manager's radar, Tom Telesco's, for a while at the point. So in 2011, Telesco attended Cal's game against USC at San Francisco AT&T Park, where Allen enjoyed one of the most prolific days of his career that evening, catching a career best 13 passes for 160 yards. And so, as we know, Allen is still playing, so he's not retired. But he did win the NFL Comeback Player of the Year in 2017. He is currently a 5-time Pro Bowl from 2017 to 2022. He was the PFWA All-Rookie Team in 2013. And again, he made the first team All Pac-12, in 2011, when he was in college. So again, a little bit about Keenan Allen, looking to see him continue to shine and see how far he can go. But again, this is Diversity with Delilah, and so I wanted to showcase Keenan Allen's ancestry, Native American ancestry, since he's so proud of it. And I'm sure a lot of people weren't aware of that. And so that is your episode of Diversity with Delilah. Take care, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Bye-bye.
Delilah Crespo is going to be hosting for Let's Talk Football, the round table. And Let's Talk Football ladies.
Hey.
Yeah, buddy, that was
There you
our
go.
lovely
All
host,
right.
Delilah Crespo, with Keenan Allen, who, as you guys mentioned earlier, is back playing today. So we'll see. We shall definitely see. Look, let's go ahead and get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Let's Talk Football Sunday Game Day Preview. And look, it's the middle of the year. We're getting close to that time where you start to realize who's not doing much and who potentially will make that run. And so we have to dive into our mid-season recap. Nicholas, I'm going to come to you first.
Yeah, sure.
We've had surprises. We've had surprises in the positive and surprises in the negative. I want to know who is your most surprising team that's winning, and then adversely, who is your most surprising team that's losing?
Winning, I'm going to go with the New York Jets. As much as I thought they'd be improved this year, the Jets have actually shown me a lot this year, and I'm very happy to be rooting for them just because New York hasn't had a good team, and I don't even remember. That's fine. But anyways, I think the Jets, they're 6-3, right in there in that, AFC East that everybody thought would easily be dominated by Buffalo this year. And we see they're kind of, they've been pedestrian, I think would be the word to use so far. They've shown great flashes, but at the same time, Buffalo's struggling. They're 6-3 as well. So, that AFC East is tough, but the Jets have shown they can play. They can hang. And, they're my surprise team as far as that now. So I got to be honest, I guess. Surprise as far as not doing as well, just because of who he is and what he has brought in the past, the Buccaneers. That should have been an easy NFC South for them to just dominate, and they haven't. Like, that should have been an easy win. I mean, last week the Falcons were actually in first place. So, I mean, to me, Tampa Bay, as of right now, is kind of my surprise in terms of a lot worse than I thought they would be at this point in the season. So I got the Jets for the good and Tampa Bay for the bad.
Nice. And I got to go down there to you, dealing with the Green Bay Packers on What are your surprises outside of your team?
I would say most surprising team winning. I would say the Seattle Seahawks,
Mhm.
but especially
Okay,
because
fair.
they Geno Smith. No one was expecting Geno Smith to be this good this year, and no one was
Comeback player of the
expecting
year.
it's him or Saquon. So
Yeah, comeback player of the year. Geno Smith.
yeah, and so yeah, their offense looks really good, and then no one was expecting their defense to be like anywhere near competent this year,
Right.
because like
True. Good
Jamal
point.
Adams is out for the season. Not Trayvon Diggs. Quandre Diggs was injured for most of the season. He just got back. But like the rookies have been really good. Boye
Kobe
Mafe.
Bryant.
I've been watching Boye Mafe. He's been super good. Edge rusher Tariq Woolen looks like a cornerback one. He looks like a top 10 corner in the league.
UTSA. Yeah.
Kobe Bryant and Michael Jackson, which is a weird. You have both Kobe Bryant and Michael Jackson on your team. They've both been really good role players. Like
Ain't no come on, man.
And then Jordan Brooks is like a top 3 inside linebacker right now. So he's finally like their defense looks really good. Their offense looks really good. And for losing, I'd say the most surprising team losing, not like for a lot of people, I predicted this to happen, but I would say the Raiders with Devontae Adams. Josh Jacobs is looking really good this year.
Yeah, I called it weeks ago.
Oh, I said at the beginning of the season that they would have won. They were going to win 5 games, but everyone was like, "Oh, Raiders are playoff." Josh McDaniels should never have gotten a coaching job. I don't know how he's done it. Like the Patriots offense was terrible last year. It was pretty obvious he's getting carried by talent. So they just went, let's just give Josh McDaniels a job. He's been terrible. The defense is like looking at one of the worst all time. They didn't have a sack for like 5 straight weeks until last week. So I mean, they're looking to be like a top 10 pick again. And Derek Carr looks like he might get cut as well for cap and would mean that Devontae Adams is probably going to get traded again. And then maybe the Packers can draft Darren Waller finally.
Come to Pittsburgh.
They're snake bitten. They are snake bitten. Speaking of Pittsburgh and teams that I thought were going to do better.
We're doing exactly how I thought they would.
Oh, there we go.
What
are your picks? They are.
All right.
We thought they were.
So my surprise winning team is I think it's going to be a hot take because they're doing really well right now, and people thought that they were going to do moderately well. I didn't expect them to be this good, and that's Minnesota, the Vikings. At the beginning of this year, I had faith in them. I was like, I have faith in them. They're going to probably be behind the Packers in the division, and I could see them battling it out for an NFC slot because I thought the Lions were going to be a lot better. I could see them battling it out. And then the Vikings have just gone on a tear. Like Kirk Cousins.
Never have faith in the Lions.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins.
True.
I mean, man.
You like that? You like that?
I do like that. I like that. Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook. I mean, their offense is firing on all cylinders. They have a really solid defense. TJ Hawkinson now. Who I still
don't understand that one.
14 targets last game.
Yeah, 14.
Jeez.
Their defense has done really good. Their defense, the miscommunication last game in Buffalo on that last play, and the defense getting over the pile and getting onto the ball to score that touchdown. Their defense kept them in that Buffalo game.
Yep.
The whole time. And Minnesota is just a very surprising team to me. They have shown that they are not the frauds we thought they were.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
It's still early. Give it time.
All right.
Yeah. There's still a lot of games left.
Kirk Cousins hasn't hit the playoffs yet. Don't worry. The playoffs haven't happened.
Or prime time, right?
Yeah, Kirk
or prime time, maybe. Or prime time.
He's getting exposed this week. Who's your team that you're surprised are losing?
Oh my God. Oh, there's a lot of them. But a lot of them have been mentioned. I had 2 in mind, but I'll give an honorable mention, which is the Broncos.
Okay.
Because, oh my God, the Broncos.
Russell Wilson.
But, I mean, there's an elephant in the room, and I think I should be the one to say it. The Los Angeles Rams.
Oh, yeah.
What has changed for them? They lose
injuries.
Von
Miller, Whitworth.
Injuries.
But they lose Whitworth.
Yeah, injuries.
They lose
Von
Miller to free
whatever.
agency. But even before Cooper Kupp got injured last game, they still had Matthew Stafford.
No, they have Matthew Stafford. They're starting
Seattle
John
too?
Wolford.
It was Wolford or whatever.
Oh, last
Wolford.
week was Wolford.
I'm starting
Wolford, yeah.
before last week.
Oh, yeah,
before last week. Even
Yeah.
before last
All right.
week, they were looking terrible.
Yeah, they're rough.
Yeah,
Like they
agreed.
came out
I mean,
their first game of their defending champion season, and they got just wiped out on their home turf by Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
and then
It's because they're so one-dimensional this year. Because Cam Akers has been terrible. Daryl Henderson's not been it.
Yeah, but their
when you can't run the ball
has also fallen apart. Their defense, like, I get you lose Von Miller, but you still have players like Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey and Bobby Wagner.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have a solid team. There's no even before the injuries. Like the injuries now is going to be the excuse. But even before then, when you still have Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford, you're still looking terrible. And there's no reason to look terrible if you're Los Angeles. You're losing to your
curse of the
little
Super Bowl, my friends. Curse of the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And they did play. We all know they stocked up their team for last year. They stocked it up for the 1 year run.
Correct.
That was the job. They were successful, and then you can't sustain. You can't keep that team together, you know. So yeah, I like that. My most surprising pick is the New York Football Giants. Dear God.
Okay.
I am so upset about that.
I'm starting Daniel Jones this week.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying
because I don't know what Kyler's
Daniel
doing. So Daniel Jones is
Daniel Jones.
Look, these guys are 7-2. They're 4-1 in their last 5 games, only losing to the Seattle team we mentioned before. They are holding teams to under 20 points a game. But the biggest part is that Daniel Jones, the guy you just talked about, hasn't had to do too much. When they make him do too much, we see he has propensity to drop the ball, fumble it, throw it to interception. They've been the resurgence of our guy, Mr. Penn State himself, Saquon Barkley, and the fact that Daniel Jones doesn't have to do that much, and the defense has been playing just well enough. Look, they average only 20 points a game. You know what I mean? So
hasn't thrown an interception since week 3, though.
And see, that's huge.
important to know.
These are things.
Hasn't thrown an interception since week 3.
Him not turning over the ball is the biggest positive, but the fact that they're really not forcing him to win the game. And then look, you got the coach, you got Dayball. We know what kind of offensive mind he is. We know what that is. It's huge. So look, hopefully for me, because we got to play them in a couple weeks twice. Hopefully they derail and they go down. But honestly, the way they're playing right now, I can't dog them. I can't say anything negative about it. And for me, on the negative side, who's a team that I'm most surprised is not doing well? Where did I put them? It's the and I know you guys are gonna all be like, oh man, these guys are garbage anyway. These guys are garbage. I called them out. At the beginning of the year. I thought these guys were gonna be a dark horse. I thought the new change in culture was gonna help, but they still stink. The Jacksonville Jaguars are 3-7. I expect. Oh, get out of here! Don't start me, Matt Canada. All right. Look, I expect
James Canada.
with all the offseason moves they made, with the whole change of culture, you have Trevor Lawrence, you get ETN back, who has been playing pretty solid thus far in the year. I just
he's been great for my fantasy team. Yes,
right, and the fact
like Christian Kirk is actually playing his contract. Like no one thought that. Everyone thought he was overpaid. Well, Christian Kirk's like top 10 like most receiving categories.
And see, that's one of the issues. The fact that you have the offense, you have the team now, and you're playing in the AFC South, which is the Colts. They might have the resurgence, but they've been pretty trash. We know Houston's terrible, and the Titans haven't been the best. You know, I understand what their record says, but they haven't been the best all year. So for me, I thought Jacksonville would have had an opportunity this year to definitely make a resurgence. But hey, look at maybe
Calvin Ridley will help next year.
Well,
wait till next year. Maybe Calvin Ridley will help
if he's not betting on the team.
That's right. He's not betting on games.
Anthony says winning Giants, Jets, and Dolphin has been a heck of a time watching their success. Losing the pack. Well,
the pack.
Anthony Handy piles on the pack. There you go.
Oh yeah. So look, let's go ahead and move on. And I'm going to come to you first, Colin. most improved player.
Oh boy. There are a lot of players that I think could get most improved. But I think I have to circle back around, and we're gonna circle back around to the New York Giants for a second. We've seen Saquon Barkley before, but we've seen him, and he's always been injured. And even when he hasn't been injured, he hasn't looked the best the past few seasons. And we were all considering that at the trade deadline this season, he was probably going to get moved. And throughout this season, he has proved exactly why the Giants spent the second overall pick on a running back. And it's still not the best choice, but the choice doesn't look as bad as it did 2 years ago. And I think the majority of the New York Giants' success and the reason that they have this winning record is on solely Saquon Barkley. So I think I have to go with Saquon Barkley as the most improved player in the season.
I like that. I'll follow you up and stay in that division. And yes, we just beat them, so I will gloat a little bit. But at the same time, I'm not going to. Jalen Hurts, man. For a long time, we've known his ability to run. We've known what kind of a playmaker he could be, but the question had been his passing. We, in the first game, Washington, we were taken advantage of by that passing game where he had over 300 yards. He didn't get over 200 in the last game. Thank you, sir. But at the same time, he's been winning games with his arm. We've known that they've been one of the best rushing teams in the league over the past couple of years. But with him being able to pass and not having to rely on his run, I'm telling you, if that team can get the running game with Miles Sanders and him going full tilt and continue that passing attack, watch out. Because Philly, I know they're 8-1 and they can continue it. They see we did supply the blueprint, but if you get Jalen Hurts with that fast-paced offense going, watch out. So, Nick, what you got, man?
Well, again, I'm going to go with the guy I'm rooting for comeback player of the year, and that's Geno Smith. Like, let's be honest, nobody gave Seattle a shot, right? They got rid of Russell Wilson. Everybody's like, all right, here we go. Your quarterback competition is Drew Lock and Geno Smith. This will be bad. And Geno said, I don't think so. Hold my beer, baby. Because I'm going to come out here and show you what I got. And the thing is, over his career, obviously, Geno has been much maligned for everything. The bad play, bad reads, throwing the ball everywhere, yada, yada, yada. He can run, but he can't throw, all this good stuff. But Geno has showed this year that he can command his offense, that he's not doing more.
He can do what? He can do what?
He can command his offense. Yeah. Okay,
command.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
And it's never going to catch on. You're still the commies.
Command.
That's right. You're not America's team. Cut it out. No, but anyways. but I mean, Geno has shown he can command his offense. I mean, they're 6-4. Who would have thought, seriously, that they'd be atop the NFC West at this point in the season, the halfway point, basically. So, yeah, I got to give it up to Geno and the boys. They're playing well, and, hey, they could surprise a lot of people, man. They make the playoffs. You just never know what could happen. So, not calling anything. I'm just saying that you just never know. But
you're not
I'm enjoying watching this thing. No, not yet. Not yet. It's early. But still, Geno playing very well. Seahawks are playing very well. As much as I'm not a huge Pete Carroll fan, you got to give the guy credit for what he's doing there.
Hey, getting it done. He's getting it done. All right, Dylan, what you got, man?
I'm gonna say from the Miami Dolphins, I'm gonna say Tua. Because everyone was just like, yeah, wow.
We them boys.
We them boys.
And everyone's saying, like, Tua, oh, wow, they took Tua at number 5 overall. All Tua does is get injured and throw short. Now, Tua, he's leading the league in air yards, leading the league in air yards per attempt. Has thrown, 95 passes past, 95 passes past 10 yards. Has thrown 32 past 20 yards. He's been chucking the ball, and he's also second in the league in completion percentage. So not only has he been chucking the ball up, they've been getting caught every time.
Accurate.
Yeah. And everyone's like, oh yeah, Tua, he's gonna suck. That's the only reason, and that's why everyone said Dolphins were gonna be good this year. It's because the quarterbacks would hold him up. Tua's finally taking a step forward. He's in the MVP conversation this year, which is
sure.
Yeah. I mean, so it's like Tyreek Hill has definitely really helped him, and Jalen Waddle as well.
Yeah.
But he has really taken a step forward, and he looks like he is the second best quarterback in that draft class for right now.
I can see it. Hey, to your point, when Tua plays a complete game, they are 7-0.
Yeah.
When he doesn't finish the game, they're 0-3. So
They're
when he gets wrecked.
Well,
yeah. When he gets concussions, they don't win. That's what happens.
Back-to-back weeks. Yeah.
Really?
So, interesting. Absolutely. Yo, so real quick, right? Keeping this thing moving, and I'm going to come right back to you, Dylan. Just give me one team that will make it, that you think is going to make it. One team that you think is going to miss it, the playoffs.
Man, I would say one team that I think will pretty much I think the Seahawks are gonna make the playoffs. I think pretty much like near with how bad the NFC West has been pretty much. Besides the 49ers, I think the Seahawks have a good chance. And I think a team that will miss the playoffs right now, that's in the playoff hunt. I would say like the New York. I don't think the Jets are gonna make the playoffs, and the Jets will cool off.
Ooh, all right, okay.
I can dig it. All right, brother Bear. Let's go, Colin. What you got?
All right, you might want to get that sound clip. Make me crazy in the that one.
I'll set it up for
so
you.
So teams who will make the playoffs, and I'm saying it now on a limb, the Atlanta Falcons.
No.
That make me crazy.
Wow.
The Atlanta Falcons. Now here's why.
They're 4-6. Oh, they're 4-6. Okay.
They're 4-6, and they're playing in essentially what is a dumpster fire of a division.
4-7 after today, but go ahead.
Yeah, you got games against the Ravens, Cardinals, and Buccaneers still up.
But hear me out.
And Commanders.
They're the most scrappiest team in the league right now. They have players who are they have rookie, like young players like Kyle Pitts or Drake London who are playing on the
team. They use as decoys for Kadero Hodge.
Yeah, and they have Kadero Hodge. They also have players who are refuges who are getting their chances here. Like they have two big busts on their team who are actually making an impact in Marcus Mariota and Cordell Patterson. Because people forget, Patterson was drafted in the first round as a wide receiver.
Yeah, he's also like one of the greatest returners of all time. Though.
Yeah, he's a great returner, but he was not worth the first round pick for a wide receiver. And then he came.
But he's no Devin Hester, but all right.
And he's still really good.
Mitchell. Thank you.
Yeah,
that's right. Him too.
Yeah, and their defense, especially with AJ Terrell specifically, it's like AJ Terrell has looked amazing. Their defense is good, and I don't have faith in Tom Brady and the Buccaneers to really come together. And I think that the Falcons could make the playoffs by proxy of winning the division.
Ooh.
Okay.
Who will miss?
Yeah,
that is the question.
I suppose it's true.
Are you wearing their jersey? Are you wearing their jersey?
I mean, we'll miss the playoffs. That's not a surprise.
Colin, you know the Falcons have the second worst defense in the NFL.
That's fine.
And we're going to exploit that today. 40 points. My goodness. Go Bears.
Yeah. Wait, will they score 42, Nick?
42.
And
sure,
they're only the
Let's
sixth
go.
worst in points per game. Second
we'll go 2 to Komet, 1 to Mooney, 1 to Pettis, and 1 to somebody else. What the good? Justin Fields will run for 1.
I got Komet starting. Let's go.
So do I. 2 touchdowns today, Cole. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right, here's another hot take for a team that will nobody actually done. All right, a team that will miss the playoffs. I can't say any NFC East team because that conference is so wide open. But definitely a team in the AFC that I think will miss the playoffs is gonna have to be, even though they have a lot of hype surrounding them this year. I could see it. The division's too competitive. I think that the Bengals are falling behind, and they're slowly falling behind, especially with the injuries to Jamar Chase, who will be out for the game against us.
He'll be back next week, though.
The Bengals are dropping too many games to bad teams. Like, you can't want to make the playoffs in the AFC and drop very winnable games, because they have this thing where they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna be fine, we're gonna be great, we got this, but they're in the same division. They're in the same division as Baltimore, and Baltimore right now is looking a lot better than Cincinnati is. And there are too many, like the AFC
and Deshaun
East,
Watson comes back. next
Yeah,
week.
Sean Watson comes back for the Browns, so they have to play him.
So
And the AFC East and West are both loaded with teams that I think could make the playoffs. Well, not the West has 2 very good teams, and the East has 4, and that's 6 spots. And then 2 other teams from 2 other divisions still need to make it. I don't see a place for Cincinnati in the playoffs as of now.
That's interesting. I like that. I like that. My team that will not make the playoffs, we've already talked about them. The defending Super Bowl champs. They're having a Super Bowl slump. I guarantee, the Rams aren't going to make it. Especially if you if you don't have Matt Stafford. I know there's been a lot of talk about Jalen Ramsey potentially moving him or what you can get from him because we know they don't have a first round draft pick this year. So
they don't have a first round draft pick until 2048.
Well, exactly. So they're going to need some kind of help right there. So and
who has the draft pick this year?
Lions.
Detroit, yeah. Oh yeah.
Go Detroit.
So,
man, go
Detroit.
Detroit.
Right now, Detroit has like the 2nd overall pick and the 6th overall pick.
Nice. Go Detroit.
That's Detroit. And what are they going to do with it? Nothing.
They're gonna draft Will Levis instead of like Bryce Young or CJ Stroud.
They will do that.
I would say CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud. Need a quarterback over there in Detroit.
But my team that will make the playoffs, I don't care. It's my show. I'm a homer.
No.
Don't do it, Sean. Do not do it. Don't do it.
Look, the Giants,
don't do it.
the Cowboys, and the Eagles. They all had nice runs early in the year because all of us have terrible schedules. But you saw what happened when we run the ball.
Here we go.
Defense, Philly
Here
goes
we
down
go.
by the wayside. We got 2 games against New York coming up around Thanksgiving. They're going to go down by the wayside. And then in a game that will get us in the playoffs and win us the division, we beat Dallas at the end of the year. Hail to the Commanders, baby. You know what? I'll do it to myself.
That make me crazy.
Let's go.
No, but I'm calling Kat after the show. She needs to check you for a fever.
Yes.
I think you're sick. I'm calling Kat after this. She's got to check you for something. Something wrong with you. That boy ain't good. That boy ain't right.
Let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen, you got games that are about to start.
Don't I get a chance? Never mind. I get it.
No. I thought you would get
No. That's all right.
Go.
I see the respect factor I get here on this show. That's fine.
I got so excited.
I know you did.
I got excited.
Real quick. I actually agreed with Colin. I was going to say Bengals won't make it. When I looked at the list, I'm like, there could be 3 teams from the AFC East. You got the division winners, which are the Ravens probably. Tennessee in the South. So I don't think the Bengals make it. Like you said, I just think they're not winning the games they should. And even if they get Jamar Chase back, I don't know that that's enough. Real quick, as far as a team that I think will make it, that are in the hunt right now, I'm going to go with the Jets, even though Dylan disagrees. I think the Jets have enough where they could squeeze themselves in there in that 6-7 spot. And again, not that they'll do anything with it, but I think they will squeeze in. They think they'll be fighting with the Chargers probably for that last spot. So we'll see how that goes.
I can see that. Absolutely.
Yeah. So now we can move on. I'm sorry. Move on.
Yeah. And now we're going to move on, and we're going to stick with you, Nick. I apologize again.
No, that's all right. I just like giving you crap. You know it.
I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to tell you guys how I felt about Washington, but I needed to put it out there.
There you go. Yes.
All right.
He's trying to get 4 teams from the whole NFC East to get in the playoffs. There you go.
Right. But on the other side, if I hadn't taken Washington, that would have been my pick for the AFC East. I can honestly see 4 teams in the AFC East making it to the playoffs. It'd be crazy, but with how the AFC North is and how they're kind of struggling, the AFC South, I'm not really talking about them.
No,
and the West is struggling, so it's very possible. It's very possible.
It's a possibility.
So Nick, week 12. What is your game of the week, Nick?
Okay. Vikings Cowboys? Isn't that
Why is that game on CBS?
Oh no. Hey, I just put those in just for anybody. You choose what your game of the week is.
No, I'm saying right. I'm thinking I was looking at the slate. I'm back Vikings Cowboys because here's the thing. You want to see how good the Vikings really are, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of people have criticized some of the teams they beat, even though they've been in all their games. I get it. The Vikings have had a great year. No doubt about that. Cowboys are a test for them, I believe. Yeah. We're going to see how they really are. And it's the Cowboys. Can you bounce back? Can you take what happened last week, forget about it, decompartmentalize, and move on? So we'll see. I personally would pick Minnesota in this game, to be very honest with you. And so, I'm looking forward to that one. And since I'm a Chicago affiliate and Minnesota's close to us, I'll probably get that game. So there you go.
No, everybody gets it because it's on CBS instead of
Steelers. Is that the game of the week? Is that game of the week thing or whatever?
Game of the week?
Yeah.
Yep.
It should have been Steelers Bengals.
We know.
No one thinks the Steelers. Colin, the Steelers game got flexed out of prime time.
Yeah, it did get flexed out of prime time. Sorry, there, Colin. Right. We now get it's the Chargers and Chiefs on the Sunday night game. So yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, buddy.
And that's my pick for that week. Yeah, that's my pick for that week.
Dylan, what you got, man?
I would say Jets Patriots because the Jets need this pretty much because they lose this game, they fall to the last in the AFC East, and Zach Wilson's got to be able to not be fooled by Bill Belichick. He's got to be able to get there. They have to be able to win this game.
Yeah. Colin, you still with us?
Yeah, sorry. My connection's joining. Oh boy, a lot of people.
He was answering his fan mail after last night's performance.
Yeah.
Tell your ladies to just hold on, brother. Tell them just to hold off a little longer.
Hold on, man.
All right, I think my game of the week, and I think it's one of those. It's a prove-it game for both teams. I think Eagles-Colts is a good one. Now, the Colts are coming off their win here, and they had just Saturday, and they're like, we still kind of have a shot at the playoffs, and we need to beat this team. And Philly's coming off a loss to an absolutely terrible team led by some guy named Taylor, who drinks on planes.
Oh, my God.
That's how you lose your undefeated season. And now you're going up against somebody who has coached exactly one NFL game.
Yep.
An offensive play caller who has called exactly one NFL game, and before that had not called an offensive play ever. So if Philly loses this game, we have some serious questions for Philly. And if Indianapolis loses this game, their season is practically done.
They are who we thought
Toast.
they were. Right.
Dennis Green. Cue the man.
Wait, do I have that clip? I don't know if I even have that one.
Wait, do I have that clip?
No, I don't have it anywhere. I'll get a little bit. For me, my game of the week, Washington. No, that's not gonna be us. Actually, my game of the week.
Yeah, Washington Texans, because the Texans are gonna upset Washington.
There it is. Dylan Walsh with a fire. Oh, there he goes.
See that? Okay, we will not. We will not allow that blasphemy on this. Actually, my favorite thing to do is whenever we have two hosts that are of opposing teams, I like to shout that game out. And we've been talking about it for a while. Chicago, Atlanta, both teams that are struggling but have played better than what we thought they were going to play like in the beginning of this year.
They aren't who we thought they were.
They are right. Absolutely. I think, honestly, with how both of these teams are trending up, in my opinion, I think this could be a matchup that's a playoff matchup in the future. But as far as this year, I think this game is going to be – I think it's going to be a high-scoring one. And I think this is going to be – whoever wins this game keeps their season alive. Whoever loses it, I think, you're just kind of focused on, rebuilding and waiting to the offseason.
Yeah,
so,
sure.
I'm eager to see what happens.
Yeah.
What happens.
Atlanta gets the ball first, by the way. We just kicked off.
That's fine. You get it at the second half.
That's
All right.
We're a better second half team anyway.
Return touchdown this season, which is super weird.
Say again?
There's only been one return touchdown this entire season.
Yeah, I heard that. That's crazy, right? That's
Devin Duvernay in week 1.
Duvernay.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that like on the opening kickoff?
I think so. Yeah.
Of the season.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. I think we haven't had one since.
Wow. Okay.
Not even like a punt return.
All righty. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the games are starting right now. So really quickly, we're going to run through our Week 12 picks so that next week we can come back and see
Huge
how
game by Chubb.
well we
Let's
did.
go. I need those fantasy points.
No,
I'm 3-7.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yo, let's go right ahead into it. Let's start with some of the games that have started now. All right, I'll start off. Bears, Falcons. I got Chicago getting the W. Colin, what you got?
All right, let's check out the slate of games.
Or the Bears-Falcons game.
Oh, Bears Falcons. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Falcons. They're just the better
Falcons. Nick, what you think?
Bears all day. Bears.
team.
Bears.
Go Bears.
Yeah, Bears. All right, Dylan, what you got?
I'll take the Bears as well.
All right.
Oh my
Coming
God,
back-
I'm gonna die.
There we go. Right? What is happening? Coming back
is
around,
going on here?
Bills versus Browns. Dylan, what you got?
I'm gonna take the Bills.
Bills. Nick.
As much as I want to call an upset, I will not. Bills win.
Yep. And Colin.
Buffalo Wild Wings wins.
Yep. I got to
Buffalo
go with all
Wild
of you. The Buffalo gets the W in a neutral site game. I think if it was in the snow, maybe Cleveland can pull it out.
Yeah,
Let you go.
Cleveland
That
has
would have
that
been
run
fun. I
game.
wanted to watch a game in 5 feet of snow.
I did too.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, would have been great to see. Exactly. I
Exactly.
would love that.
Yeah,
Go back.
where half the people can't play because they're not tall enough to actually stand
Right.
in the snow.
he
Yeah,
went,
there you
went
go.
up the middle, and he's lost. Where'd he go?
Where did that
He got
offensive lineman go? He went down.
got lost in the
Yeah.
dance. He's
Well,
gone.
how
What
would
happened?
like because you can't, if their knees are in the snow, are they just automatically down when they touch the ball?
My thing would be who would
Down
wear
by
the white,
snowfall.
who would wear the white jersey? Because I'd be like, yo, we're
Nobody.
wearing white.
Camouflage.
Yeah,
Get lost.
camouflage.
He's lost in the
Like the Bengals all white jerseys with them.
right. Yo, I got Buffalo. I'm right there with you guys. All right, going back around, Eagles and the Colts. I'm gonna take the Eagles on this one. I'm not gonna take the upset. All right, Colin, what you got?
Eagles. They win.
Eagles. Big Nick, what's up?
I'm going to take the Colts because Matt Ryan just completed a 29-yard pass to Michael Pittman Jr.
Yeah, I just
Let's
saw
go
that
with the
play.
Colts on an upset. Go Colts on an upset.
There we
wait,
go.
And then there's another play after that. And when Jonathan Taylor said he's playing, I'm taking the Colts because.
Oh, Nick. There it
There
is.
we
Watching
go.
these
There
live.
it is.
Colts, Eagles. Go Colts.
Yo, let's go. Let's go. All right. Moving on into a game that actually has been postponed or delaying it. The Jets versus the Patriots. I think the Jets continue to move on and continue to take charge of that AFC East. Dylan, what you got?
I think the Patriots win. I don't think Zach Wilson can do what the Bengals or what Bill Belichick. He's just going to scheme against them, and he kills rookie quarterbacks every week. So I think they can't do anything.
I like that. Big Nick.
I don't know. I'm very on the fence about this. I really am. I don't know. Do I have to pick one?
Yeah, I mean,
Can I go for a tie?
Oh, the Sky
Go
Cam
for
broke.
a tie.
The Sky
Go for
Cam
a
broke again for the
24
Jets.
tie or something?
The Sky
Right.
Cam broke.
wait,
Can I
what?
go-
What happened?
Go for like a
The
What
Sky
happened?
Cam
Sky Cam
broke
broke?
for the Jets again.
The Sky
What?
Cam broke? Are you serious?
Yeah. They remember it broke like was it last or the
I remember
Bills
some
Jets
guy
game?
got
The
threw a
Sky Cam
pass
broke,
into the Sky Cam.
and then the Sky Cam broke again. So now they have no camera angle for the TV game.
Oh, that's messed up, dude.
Right. Wow.
So they have to like fix it in 10. They have 10 minutes to fix it.
I'm gonna go for the 24-24 tie
Yeah.
after overtime. I
Tie.
They might get it. They might not play.
can't do it. Can't do it. Right. I'm gonna go for the tie. I'm gonna go for the tie.
I can dig it. I can dig it. Colin, what you think?
Jets, Jets, flew.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, pick six by Washington.
Let's go. Da, 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 da,
Wow.
da, 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 da. Wait,
Hail to
Kendall
the-
Fuller?
Can't say that.
Wow. Okay, you've been turning up
Hell,
recently. Let's
dude.
go. All right, coming back around in a game that I didn't think that we thought might have some implications earlier in the year, but not anymore. Saints and the Rams. Nick, I'll come to you first.
You know what? Jameis Winston was warming up. Maybe he's back in the lineup today for Andy Dalton. We'll see what they do. I'm gonna go Saints. Let's
I can
go.
dig it. I can dig Colin.
Pick
What you
the
got?
other. Let's go.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. I'm gonna go New Orleans too, especially I think Walford is starting, so I can't go Rams.
Stafford's back, but
Stafford's back?
yeah.
I still got Saints. I still got Saints.
I still
Yeah,
think the
I
Saints
don't think-
defense over
I
Stafford.
think Stafford, without his favorite white boy at wide receiver, won't be able to like do anything.
Favorite white boy.
So Saints all the way around. In another game, Cat. Okay, she's gone. Lions versus Giants. I got Giants.
Giants.
Cat ain't.
Giants.
Yeah. Nick, what you got?
You know what I just realized? Well, you know what I just realized? I started watching the defense. I got 16 points on defense already. This is awesome. I
Let's
just realized
go!
that. Let's go, baby. I think, come on, Sean. I need a big one this week.
Oh, boy,
Bill
boy.
Patterson's had a huge run.
Wait, what game is this? What did we just say we were picking? I'm sorry. I've got
This was
Giants
Lions,
and
Giants.
Giants, yeah.
Oh,
Lions.
Giant. You know what? I'm going to go with the New York Football Giants. They're on a roll. Saquon's rolling. Daniel Jones is rolling. I'll go Giants.
I can dig it. All right, moving along, and another game that we thought was going to be a lot better at the beginning of the year. The Raiders at 2-7.
Amari Cooper touchdown. Sorry.
All right, good.
Stop
The Raiders
red zone.
and the Broncos, right? All right, Dylan, what you got? Raiders, Broncos.
I think the Raiders are probably the top three worst team in the league right now. I think the Broncos win like 12-7.
Ooh, Nick, what you think?
Yeah, in the battle of two defective teams right now, I'm going to take the Broncos just because I want to see Derek Carr cry again in the press conference. It'll be fun.
Did see that. Yep. Colin, what's up?
Russell Wilson gets benched. Broncos win.
No, I think it's
I think there's no way he gets benched because it's Brett Rippon.
Brett Rippon is
Wow.
the winner.
Let's go. Boise State, let's get it.
Hey, and the Bears are losing.
Yeah.
Shut up. There's a flag on the play, pal. There's a flag on the play. Relax. That's a hold if I ever saw one.
Yeah,
You
on
only have
defense.
60 minutes to throw the ball.
Oh,
No,
my
that's
goodness.
a hold on the offense, I bet.
I got Raiders on this one. Hey, I'm going to go this
He
way
had,
first.
he had
Bengals,
60 minutes
Steelers.
to throw.
Steelers! Here we go.
Steelers.
Steelers.
Bengals,
Here we go.
Steelers, Nick.
I think the Bengals resurrect at least for this week. I'll take the Bengals. T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd. Sorry, Steelers.
Dylan, what you think?
The Bengals always seem to get one against Steelers, and they already lost one this week, so I'm going to take Bengals.
Yep, and I'm going to go along with you. Sorry about that, Colin, but I got
Steelers!
Cincinnati getting it done. And in one of the primetime matchups, the Sunday night game, the Chiefs versus Chargers, I'm going to say the Chargers get the dub. They always play the Chiefs really well.
They do.
Dylan, what you think?
I think Chargers win. I think because Keenan Allen and Mike Williams back, they finally have all their weapons.
Yes.
So I think and the Chiefs are missing their weapons. So yeah, I think Chargers win.
But they have Kadarius Toney, I thought.
Yeah, but Kadarius Toney is actually gonna be so good for the Chiefs, but he's not. He can't be the number one guy yet. He's only his second year.
He's got to work his way
Okay.
in. Nick, what you think?
I told you earlier, Chargers in an upset.
Mm-hmm. And my guy, Colin.
Chargers.
Chargers. Look, so ladies and gentlemen, those are our picks. You see some of these games have started. Washington is up 7-0, and it's not even 2 minutes going yet. So this is hopefully a good thing. But
Hopefully.
because the Eagles definitely went up 7-0 early last week. Yeah, we saw.
Weird.
All right. Let me. Whatever it takes. I'm ready to get hurt again, guys. I'm ready.
All right. And the Colts scored. Jonathan Taylor 1-yard touchdown run. Go.
Yeah.
Woo! Here we go. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to let you go, let you get ready and go watch some football.
Watch some football.
Guy up here. Mr.
Steelers going to Super Bowl.
Oh,
Yeah, 2028 maybe.
yeah, right. 2050.
Wait, if it's in my lifetime, it's in my lifetime. Let's go.
There we go.
That's true. There you go.
Mr. I want the smoke, Nicholas Rosario.
Oh, he had a touchdown.
Always,
And he dropped it.
Always, baby.
That Bears.
The Bears.
No, that
You
wasn't
know
the
who
Bears.
it
We
is.
haven't come back yet. Relax.
Aaron Rodgers' agent and personal
Right.
secretary, Mr. Dylan Walsh. Yo, we appreciate you guys being with us. We're going to end you guys out on the commercial of all the shows that we have starting tomorrow and all the way throughout the week. We appreciate it, man. Talk to you next time. Go Commanders?
Steelers.
Go Bears. Peace.
Go fantasy team.
Nah, right.
There you go. Yeah, go fantasy. That too.
Peace out, guys.